WODE, Easton.
Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
This is Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits. Greatest hits.
This is a hit
of all time.
One of the stars of Stabler, Lightnin' Lou and Lightning Strikes on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Happy weekend, everybody. It's just past 11 o'clock. I'm Jim Reid. Thanks for coming aboard. Here comes Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds from 1971.
Don't pour your love out on me, babe. I'm 400 Jim Reid plays your favorite oldies. Oldies 99.9.
Peace come down, say morning.
Yes, an oxymoron in its own right. Simon and Garfunkel from 1966 at Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Good morning. It's just about 12 past 11 o'clock. I'm Jim Reid. Don't forget tonight at 7, another special edition of the Sunday Night Hall of Fame show with Rod Wolf.
Now what is going on here?
Glad you asked. It's more of what you listen to the radio for. All of the Valley's favorite songs from the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Absolutely, positively.
On Oldies 99.9.
Frankie and the Four Seasons from 1962 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Well, good morning, 16 past 11 o'clock. I'm Jim Reid. We had a great time at Autumnfest 2000 yesterday in downtown Allentown over at Jillian's on 3rd and Hamilton. It was the microbrew beer tasting party that got me in trouble. We had a great time. In fact, too much of a good time. But special thanks going out to Dick and Jim of the Old Lehigh Brewery. They laid out the red carpet treatment for us, and we certainly appreciate all the work that went in to making Autumnfest 2000 such a huge success. We're looking forward to another one next year, all right? Coming up, we'll take a look at the official Weather Channel forecast, so stay with us.
Thank you. Now, what else it has to offer?
Oldies 99.9's official Weather Channel forecast is brought to you by Holden & Ford's pre-owned clearance sale. Over 150 in stock starting at $995. No credit, poor credit, no problem. Holden & Ford, 18th and Tillman Streets, Allentown.
Oldies 99.9 weather.
All right, here's the official Weather Channel forecast. Cloudy, chance of showers this afternoon, and it looks like we could be in for a thunderstorm as well. Today's high should reach 68. And then partly cloudy skies tonight, down to 45 degrees for a low. And as we head back to the grind, so to speak, on Monday, partly sunny skies and a high tomorrow near 65. Right now, 66 degrees with Dion at the home of the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Oldies 99.9.
When she kissed me, I was born.
Oh, where were you in 1962, huh? Dion and Lovers Who Wonder on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. He's out with a brand new CD, too, by the way, and he hasn't missed a beat. Let's do a little Motown on your Sunday morning. Here come the Temptin' Temptations. Get ready.
I never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time on Oldies 99.9.
Well, since my baby left me, well,
Your favorite oldies all weekend long. Oldies 99.9.
In the shadows of love. It's in the shadows of love.
Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Let's get out on the dance floor with Dee Dee Sharp.
Hi, everybody. This is Rod Wolf inviting you to join me for a very special edition of the Sunday Night Hall of Fame show, as this week we are lost in the 50s.
See you later, Alligator.
And don't forget at 10 o'clock, it's the backseat sounds of music for lovers only and lovers lonely.
Just you know why.
The music and all the memories of the Sunday Night Hall of Fame show begin right after the Gene K. Jamboree, exclusively on Oldies 99.9.
Prices every day.
What time is that? It's time for more of the Valley's greatest hits of all time on Oldies 99.9.
Rubber ball, like I'm bouncing back to you. Rubber ball to you. Rubber ball.
Boy, it was uncanny how much he sounded like Buddy Holly, huh? Bobby V from 1961 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Happy weekend, everybody. Thanks for spending it with us right here at Oldies 99.9.
Oldies 99.9.
This is it, guys and gals. The new thing, the moving, grooving thing.
With the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. Oldies 99.9.
Maybelline, you done started back doing the thing you used to do.
One of the founding fathers of rock and roll, Chuck Berry from 1955 and Maybelline. It is 11:50. I'm Jim Reid. Allentown wanted to hear some Beatle music this morning.
One day you'll look, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun.
One of their best. The Beatles from 63 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. It is 11:52, 8 minutes away from noontime with Jim Reid. Coming up between now and 1 o'clock, we'll have at least 19 of the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Plus, we'll have the latest Weather Channel forecast from the area's official Weather Channel radio station, Oldies 99.9.
Only one. Oldies 99.9 WODE Easton.
Oldies 99.9. The Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Does he love me? I wanna know. How can this kid?
You guys play the best music.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. Oldies 99.
You guys are great.
99.9.
Dancing Up a Storm with Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Happy weekend, everybody. It's just past noontime. I'm Jim Reid with the Vogues and that tough 9 to 5 world.
Jim Reid plays your favorite oldies. Oldies 99.9.
Gene Pitney from 1963 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Good afternoon, just about 10 afternoon time. I'm Jim Reid. Thanks for coming along, and coming up shortly, give you details how you can win a 2-year lease on a beautiful 2001 Monte Carlo SS from Scheitauer Chevrolet.
Don't let the sun catch you crying.
Hold your ears. And your ears never lie. We are now playing a huge variety of oldies, so you can listen forever.
It's here.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time on Oldies 99.9.
Marcy Blaine from 1962 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Wanna Be Bobby's Girl? Not that many people know this, but that song was actually written by Marilyn Monroe. That's right. She also wrote I Want to Be John's Girl, Joe's Girl, and the list goes on and on and on, you know. It is 14 afternoon time. I'm Jim Reid. Thanks for coming aboard. Hope you're having a good weekend. Weather-wise, well, things certainly could be a little bit better. We'll take a look at the official Weather Channel forecast in just a moment, so stay with us.
18th and Tillman Streets, Allentown.
Oldies 99.9 weather.
Lots of clouds and very little sunshine. That's the official word from the Weather Channel forecast. Cloudy, chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, a high of 68. And then partly cloudy skies tonight, down to 45 for our low. Looking ahead to Monday, some sunshine in the forecast. Tomorrow's high should reach 65. Right now we're at 66 degrees with Martha Reeves and the Vandellas at the home of the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Oldies 99.9.
Oh, we were trapped like rats, huh? No place to run or hide. Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, little Motown magic on Sunday afternoon at Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. I'm Jim Reid playing a better variety of your favorites from the 50s through the 70s. Here come the Chiffons.
Sweet talking
The Valley's Oldies station. Oldies 99.9.
Your favorite oldies all weekend long. Oldies 99.9.
Let me tell you.
Jewel Akins from 1965 and Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Hate talking about the birds and the bees on the air. After all, this is a family show, right? Here comes the Hall of Famers Phil and Don Everly. Bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye, love. I love goodbye.
Tomorrow. Yeah, but what are you going to do tomorrow?
Hi, this is Dick Elliott of the Wake Up Club. Join Marlon McDonald and yours truly. We'll be back at it again tomorrow morning, starting off with a really hard We Mean It Wake Up Club you over ahead early morning brain buster. We always feature knuckleheads in the news along with the Wake Up Club singers. We'll play great games with the Wake Up Club prize packs, and as always, your calls on the 9 line.
Dick Elliott and the Wake Up Club. Tomorrow morning, 5:30 till 9 on Oldies 99.9.
Car and truck buyers.
Patient may vary.
Hello all, I'm back.
Now, back to more of the Valley's greatest hits of all time. And only on Oldies 99.9.
From the First Lady of Rock and Roll from the British Invasion, Pat Clark. I Know a Place on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. 12:39 with Jim Reid. Don't forget tonight at 6 o'clock, the Lehigh Valley's perennial teenager, Gene Kay, will be here.
You guys play the best music.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. Oldies 99.
Yes, great.
99.9.
Greatest hits of all time. Oldies 99.9.
He gets up each morning and he goes downtown. Where
one of those great girl groups from the 60s, the Crystals. Uptown on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. It is 12:47 with Jim Reid, and here comes Johnny Rivers. The Beatles from 1964 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Well, good afternoon. Happy weekend, everybody. 12:52 right now with Jim Reid. And tomorrow morning on the Wake Up Club with Dick and Marla, they'll give you a shot at winning the beautiful 2001 Monte Carlo SS from Scheitauer Chevrolet on Oldies 99.9. Just keep it here for your chance to be the ninth caller at 720-9999, and Dick and Marla will tell you when. Coming up between now and 2 o'clock, we'll have at least 19 of the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Plus, we'll have the latest Weather Channel forecast from the area's official Weather Channel radio station, Oldies 99.9.
Do one thing. Do it well.
Oldies 99.9 WODE Easton.
Oldies 99.9. The Valley's greatest hits of all time.
I know what'll make you feel better.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. Oldies 99.9.
The Searchers from 1964 on Oldies 99.9. The Valley's greatest hits of all time with Needles and Pins. Or Needles and Pinza, as they say. Well, good afternoon. About 1:03. I'm Jim Reid. Happy weekend. Thanks for spending it with us. Here come the Dell Vikings from 1957 and those Whispering Bells.
Jim Reid plays your favorite oldies. Oldies 99.9.
Some of the music that we all grew up with. 1967, a group by the name of the Music Explosion, and a little bit of soul on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Let's do some grooving, huh? Here come the Rascals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you a special guest from out of the past.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Yeah, baby.
On Oldies 99.9.
Pretty as a midsummer's morn, they called her Dawn.
Frankie and the Four Seasons from 1964, and Dawn, go away. No good for you. On Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Good afternoon, just about 1:15. I'm Jim Reid. It's a pleasure to have you with us this weekend. Had a blast yesterday down in downtown Allentown at the Autumnfest 2000. Like to thank everybody who came out, and, well, we certainly like to thank the gang over at Old Lehigh Brewery, all right? They laid out the red carpet treatment for us, and we had a blast at the microbrew beer tasting party. Coming up next, we'll hear from Ronnie and the Daytonas. Dion will be here, along with Jay and the Americans, and many, many more. And we'll take a look at the official Weather Channel forecast.
Public notice. Public notice on Holdeman Ford's no credit, poor credit, no problem. Holdeman Ford, 18th and Tillman Streets, Allentown.
Oldies 99.9 weather.
Looks like the rain is holding off. Here's the official Weather Channel forecast. Cloudy. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms later on this afternoon, however. We'll see a high today near 68, and then partly cloudy skies tonight, down to 45 for a low. For Monday, partly sunny skies. Should be quite nice, a high of 65. Right now, 66 degrees with Ronnie and the Daytonas at the home of the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Oldies 99.9. Little GTO.
I'll put my 65 Mustang convertible up against that one any day, huh?
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. On Oldies 99.9.
Your favorite oldies all weekend long. Oldies 99.9.
Jay and the Americans from 1964 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Coming up tonight at 7 o'clock, another special Sunday night edition of the Sunday Night Hall of Fame show with your guest host, Ron Wolf. Make sure you're listening. Here comes the Lone Star State's Buddy Holly.
Maybe, baby,
Hello again, everybody. This is Rod Wolf, inviting you to join me for a very special edition of the Sunday Night Hall of Fame show.
I don't like music unless I can sing along with it.
Well, you're going to love this. Get ready to sing your heart out with more of the Valley's greatest hits of all time.
Get up and dance
with Oldies 99.9.
Going to the chapel and we're...
Well, you can't help but sing along to that one, huh? Dixie Cups from 1964 and Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. 141 right now with Jim Reid. Happy to be with you, and thanks for coming aboard this weekend. Well, you just can't outrun the long arm of the law.
The Valley's greatest hits of all time. We are Oldies 99.9.
You sing along to Oldies 99.9.
Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys, In My Room. Yeah. I give Oscar Madison a run for his money when you're talking about the condition of one's room, huh? 149 on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. I'm Jim Reid with the music of the Toys and that Lover's Concerto from 1965.
How gentle is the rain.
Yes, indeedy. Everything is wonderful. The Lover's Concerto from the Toys, 1965 gold on Oldies 99.9, the Valley's greatest hits of all time. It is 1:51, and that's going to about wrap it up for me. Dan Donatelli is coming up next, and between now and 3, Dan will have at least 20 of the Valley's greatest hits of all time. Plus, we'll have the latest Weather Channel forecast from the area's official Weather Channel radio station, Oldies 99.9. Have yourself a good